Jaffa, once again, welcome to the pre-match press conference. We play Hyderabad FC tomorrow. We've got a few questions from the media which I'll ask one by one. The fight your boys showed in the last match must have lifted the morale of the team. What is the expectations from the next match? This is from ABP Anand.
I think the fight the lads showed in the last game was obviously what we've known all along. I think we are a team who have a great work ethic. I think the togetherness from this team is brilliant. But yeah, when we sort of went down to 10 men, it was just a case of, look, this is what we need to do. We need to show everyone. Instead of us talking about it all the time, I think thankfully people now can see that we have a team spirit and we are a team full of fighters.
What is your team talk like after a gritty draw on the back of 3 defeats? How do you keep the spirits high? This is from Z Chopisman.
Look, our spirits are high anyway. I think when you think of the 4 games that we've played, we've actually played okay. We've been hard done by in terms of a little bit of unluckiness at times. Various things have happened on a football pitch. Players getting sent off, players going off injured. Look, we know that we are up against it. The players are getting fitter. I said that yesterday. And look, we will start seeing a better SC East Bengal team now. I really believe that.
What is the update on goalkeeper Shankar Roy? Will you keep him in the playing 11? This is from Ajkal.
Well, look, like all injuries, I think we assessed him and we wait. I think it's no good me saying, he's going to be back here or he's back then. Look, the players come back, and this includes all of them. This is Aaron Holloway, this is Danny Fox, obviously Shankar Roy. Players will come back when they're ready. We're not keeping them away just for the sake of it. If players are injured, we've got to gauge from what the physios say, from what the scan results say. And look, when they're ready, they'll be ready. We're not being secretive by telling anyone that these players are not available or they are available. Players will be back when they're ready.
Against Jamshedpur FC, your defense showed character. Don't you think it is time your attackers delivered and helped the defenders? This is again from Ajkal.
Yeah, a good question, and I can see why people ask this question. But what I said to you before is we've been up against it at times. The second game against Mumbai, we lost one of our main players in the captain and leader on the pitch. So you have to adjust accordingly. And likewise against Jamshedpur as well, we had a man sent off. So look, we can't afford to be too gung-ho. You've still got to play the way you can to try and get a point. And what I will say is important that we never lost. So it just so happens that we needed to probably be a little bit more defensive because of the way the game panned out. But look, we go into every game wanting to win. We don't go into a game, we're going to be defensive because we want to win the game and we don't want to concede. We want to win every single game, and I think that's the attitude sort of I've always had, and that's the attitude I'm trying to instill in all the players. We never go in there and not want to win. So yeah, certain things happens on our football pitches, and you have to adapt. You have to adjust, and that's what we've done. So it's not a case of us being ultra defensive. It's a case of us fighting together and sticking with each other and let's not get beat.
The 5th question is from Khel now. So far, Hyderabad FC have been a side defensively in good shape. How do you plan to overcome the defensive rigidity? And is there any chance of Aaron Holloway to play in the next match? The last part you have answered.
Yeah. It's a big thing within this club, and I know people are interested. It's all about injuries, but the injured lads will be available pretty soon, hopefully. And look, until they are available, then we can start talking about them. But look, again, we're not keeping secrets. We're not keeping people away just for the sake of it. Look, we know we've got a tough game, and whatever players go out on that pitch, we'll have to perform for the Sheds, and that's a simple answer. Players will come back when they're ready. We'll make sure they're ready and right before they come back. And that's the way it is with football. Hyderabad have had a few good results, a few gritty performances themselves. But look, this is a new game for us. Our players are getting fitter. Again, it's that huge challenge. But look, the Hyderabad manager will be saying the same thing. They've got a challenge on their hands as well. And what we have seen in this league so far is teams can beat each other. We are seeing maybe a few unorthodox results that were maybe different from last year. Now it's up to us to try and get some results and pull them our way.
How does the last match motivate you and your boys to perform better on the pitch for the upcoming game? This is for ABP Big.
Every match is is different, and I've said before we go into every game wanting to do well and we want to win games full stop. So the motivation is there. You know, there's been times when we have played well. There's been times when we can do better. You know, that's the same for every team in the league. So the motivation is always there to go out there and get the 3 points anyway. I think I certainly wouldn't be doing my job, you know, and the coaching staff wouldn't be doing the job if we sort of didn't go out there and give all the team the right information. And we do that. And that's the simple answer I can give. You know, we're motivated to win every single game, and we go out there with the right attitude to win every single game. That's the simple answer for that.
Final 3 questions. Hyderabad is unbeaten and SC Bengal is very much in need of a win. Do you focus more on our defensive tactics, or will you be taking an attacking approach? This is again from a
Again, look, I think this is a bit of a ridiculous question. We go out there and we try and win the game. You know, I can't stress enough how tough this has been for us. We've had lots of injuries, lots have gone against us, referees' decisions, you know, players getting injured, players getting sent off. So yeah, we have to do what we need to do on the football pitch. You know, we have to sort of, you know, we have to settle down. We have to obviously have a little bit more belief in ourselves. And when we have, you know, that belief that we've shown, and certainly the attitude that we showed in the last game, then, you know, it's up to us, you know, and make it about us and never the opposition. There's lots of motivation for our team to do well. Everyone does seem as though they are picking on us, if you like, in terms of where we are in the league. But we've had really tough games. You know, we played certainly the 3 teams who were top of the league in terms of results. Jamshedpur was a tough game because we were playing with 10 men for 70 odd minutes of the game. So, you know, it's never easy when you're doing that. The other games have been performances which have been okay without getting results. But, you know, I think I've shown in glimpses how good of a team we can be, and it's just maybe getting that consistency a little bit more better.
Is the referee really the real opponent? This is from ABN.
Not a chance, no. I think the referees have a difficult job. We all know it's a difficult job. You know, we want them to be a bit more consistent and get a little bit more help. And look, the opposition is the real danger. You know, obviously the team who we play, you know, the 11 who we put out there. Look, some decisions will go for you, some will go against you. It just so happens that we probably had more go against us than anyone. But look, you know, it's ridiculous to say the referee is the opposition or he's the danger. You know, the danger is the opposition.
The final question, Gaffer, what are the lessons the team picked up from the last game? This is from ABN.
Well, the lessons that we've learned is obviously it's this lesson that we've learned every other game. You know, potentially on our day, you know, we have shown we can compete. We know that. We've also shown that we are, you know, a dogged side who when we need to get a result, we can perform. That grittiness needed to, you know, to perform and defend well as a team. You know, we've done that. Now, obviously, you know, the next task for us is to try and score some goals. You know, we haven't scored goals. It's certainly not through the lack of trying. We have created chances. But look, we will score goals. We will win games, and you know, we will be a match for teams in this league.